my love, Jarae, Milay, the girl from Runaway, where we have culture, conversation, and community. In today's video, I'm coming to you all with a ZEUS network, Bobby I Love You PURR. Okay, season 1. This is episode 6, y'all. I can't believe it's episode 6 already. Is time on crack, or is it just me? Anyway, y'all, let's hop right into it. So ZEUS gives us a recap like they always do of last week's episode, and the first scene is with Bobby and Rolling Ray, and they're just sitting outside pretty much discussing everything that's been happening within the home. That was the drunkest he had ever been in a while. You know, he's embarrassed. His cousin just passed, and you know, it was the circumstances. It was just too much for him. You know, Rolling Ray was like, you know what, girl, don't even feel no type of way. It is what it is. If you had your moment, you got past it. I like that Ray's a good supporter friend, but sometimes you gotta let your friend sit in it and be like, yeah, bitch, because you was doing too much. Because he was. Jocelyn, they appreciate, you know, Jocelyn coming through. They discuss Hot Wheels. I'm glad Hot Wheels is gone. The house is starting to feel like a home. Hot Wheels was too messy. Like, y'all, they had Hot Wheels. They was pressed on Hot Wheels, for real. He says now he's at a point in the home where he want to get to know people like really one-on-one. The guys are all coming into the kitchen. They're kind of like socializing, trying to see what's going on. Rolling Ray and the assistant comes out and is like, put your phones on the table. We about to do our next challenge. And girl, they start looking shook. He was like, hold on, I'm missing a phone. Crouton was the last person to give him the phone. He was like, oh, I couldn't figure out how to take the passcode off. Girl, Crouton is a little noik. A lot of them were. Bobby and the assistant is in Bobby's room, and Bobby's sitting there, legs crossed, you know, back straight, sitting perch. Like, all right, let's start off with Soul. Soul come in and he like, yeah, man, I ain't giving up my password. I don't want to go through your phone. I don't want to go through my phone. He in the confessional saying, I ain't giving up my phone for nobody, Bobby ass included. It's not happening. He's like, well, you know, eliminations depending on. He was just like, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. Bobby like, give me a kiss. They ended up kissing. He's like, all right, now give me a phone, girl. He gave him the hand and was like, you know, I can give you my hand. I won't give you my phone. A little bit, I feel like, you know, he's a man who's still on something. You know what I'm saying? Not just do everything that you want me to do. I kind of appreciate it. At the same time, like, you in my house, you're in my situation. Why can't I see what's going on? And this is where I'm gonna side with Bobby, because I'm very much big Scorpio energy. So I'm into all that. Run me that phone. Let me see. What you doing? Where's that? Who? Oh, okay. Bobby even says, if I give you 30 minutes to delete everything out your phone, will you give it to me? He was just like, no. I was just like, so okay, just let your soul glow, baby. I ain't mad at him. We have Crouton, and Crouton's like, oh, I signed an NDA with my family, and I can't mention anything about my family. I can't even let you see their text messages. Like, what? Like, that don't even make sense. And Bobby even said that, like, girl, who is your family? The Kardashians? Like, the Knowles, Carter Knowles? Who are you? Why are your family so pressed? Is it giving like they're racist? Is it giving they're homophobic? Like, what is it? What's the tea? He's like, oh no, my family just doesn't want me to be in a place on reality TV. So how did your family even like try to go through steps of making you sign an NDA? Like, it's weird. That situation sounded fugazi and weird. So we see Go Hard. Go Hard comes in. He's looking like, I don't got much to hide. He sees that Damian. He was like, you texting Damian, the handler. And apparently in the text message, Go Hard has said to Damian, which is the handler, don't be afraid to hit me up. He's like, what are you texting this for? Oh, you know what? Go. Leave now. She's like, I don't understand why people are texting. Why are you texting the handler? And he was just like, well, you ain't read all the messages. Bobby was done because he ain't want to hear nothing about nothing involving Mr. Damian, because it was just like a red flag, a trigger to him. So the next person we have is Savage. And like, who you been S&D? Who you been sucking and mucking? And you know, he like, nobody can see my phone. He kind of like a little bit annoyed. Girl, they had his phone. You can see his little son on the lock screen. I'm like, yo, ZEUS network is out of control. So he's going through the messages, girl. He sees the handler in that boy's phone. He's like, oh my God, all of y'all in here talking to Damian. Like, what is it giving? Why is y'all so pressed on Damian? Savage says, no, well, you know, I knew Damian from Houston, Texas. I knew him my whole life. Like, me and him are cool. So the text message, so he going through the text message, and the text message is like, yeah, I'm packing up now. That's how I know Bobby is pressed, or whatever the case may be. And he said, y'all sitting around talking about me, like, get out of here. I'm about to call this bitch right now off my phone, because Damian is still in Miami. He trying to say I'm pressed. It's giving pressed, Bobby, because you are so pressed on this person who was in your house. You mad. I get it. I'd be mad too. Like, I wouldn't even want to hear nothing involving this person because you're trying to play and you being disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying? But girl, Savage couldn't even do nothing but just, you know, take his little phone back and walk out. He knew it was gonna be some BS. Next person we have is Hercules. He comes in and he's like, what's in your phone? I think Bobby was really expecting to find a whole bunch of tea in Hercules' phone. Surprisingly, he did not. Hercules has a girlfriend who, you know, they're kind of, it's complicated, and Bobby's like, do you know who, where, does she know where you are right now? Does she know the circumstances? And he was like, yeah. He was like, well, FaceTime her. So Bobby FaceTimes the girl, and she's like, oh my gosh, hey, yeah, I mean, I know that he's still exploring right now, and, you know, we're just friends, but, you know, I'm like, girl, you know, okay. And, you know, Hercules skated off. Bobby is smitten because he like, the straight men love me, girl. Bobby is so tickled that Hercules got a girlfriend. He's like, I don't know if I should be turned off or pissed off, but he likes Hercules. And Hercules kept it real. Not for nothing, y'all. It's so hard for men to tell the truth about the smallest things. And I think that us as women need to not shame men who come out, because that's what keeps men closeted. And, you know, round and round the mulberry bush we go. Then we got Big PURR, girl. Big PURR come in there and he's like, oh, is this your phone? Every 2 minutes, ding, ding, Tinder, Facebook Tinder. And Big PURR like, I'm not on Tinder. I'm not on Facebook. He was like, is this your phone? Yes, the Tinder phone. Girl, he just lied through his teeth. Go through his phone, and, you know, he was finding some old photos that was deleted. He said it was a picture of him in their S&D. And Bobby was cracking up. He couldn't help himself. He was showing us to say everything. They laughed like, Big PURR, just go ahead, because it's too much. Next person we have is Dingling. He comes in, girl, he got 4 phones. He's like, well, why do you have so many phones? Like, because one is for business, one's for my mama, one's for my brother, one's for me. Only one phone is charged, and that phone has absolutely nothing in it, and I don't even know social medias or nothing. Dingling is rolling up while he in the room. We're like, who told you could smoke that in here? He was just like, Dingling said he could smoke it. Like, you're weird. I think that was intentional. Dingling was just like, ain't nobody going through my phone, bro. I ain't going out like a sucker, period. You see Trax come in. Trax is born. Bobby's going through the phone, yawning. He's like, oh, I heard that you like trans. And he's like, I don't discriminate. You know, I like who I like. And Bobby's in the confessional like, well, what about me? Because, like, I don't understand how you, what you want with me then. Because, I mean, like, Bobby, why would you question him about being trans attracted, but not question Hercules for being attracted to women and men as well? Like, if you like what you like, then let it just be there. Like, why is one has stipulations and one doesn't? But that's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother day. Then we have Island Boy. He like, yeah, let me see it for Island Boy. I hope you ain't playing, because I actually really like you, Island Boy. And I really do think that Bobby really likes Island Boy for real. I think the chemistry is real. I think Island Boy is like a dark-skinned replica of Rerun. That's why they get into it so much. I like the same height, same build, you know, same type of masculine energy. And I think Bobby really likes him. He looks at Island Boy's phone, girl. Island Boy done kept the messages of him and the handler, but deleted everything that he said. So all you saw was gray. Like, girl, get your linky, skinny out of here. I would have been pissed off at that. And he was like, oh, reading it. He was like, come. He was like, bitch, look at this. And then the assistant came over to come see, but Bobby didn't even realize it was the assistant. He was like, bitch, sit your ass down. And the assistant sat down all quick and fast. He was like, oh, no, not you. Like, Bobby, let me find out you got it on lock over there with your team, because, girl, it's giving very much tiring. Everybody's just doing what you want them to do. He said it had to be more than what happened, because why is he texting you all this stuff like he in love with you and this, that, and the third? And Island Boy was like, I swear to God, I did not do anything more. He was like, I don't believe you. Go, get out of my face. In comes Rerun like, I don't know the passcode to my phone. I don't know. I don't see it. They just laughing, you know, ha ha he. He was just like, bro, I already know what to expect from you. I done been through your phone plenty of times. I ain't got time for it. Bobby just lets it go. We have a rolling waiting assistant waiting outside. In comes Bobby. The boys are all clapping. Bobby like, don't clap. I'm mad at all y'all. I'm not happy. First person to get their phone was Trax. Like, but Trax, you need to spice it up because you're a little bit too boring. Second person was Big Bird. He was like, yeah, but you have pictures of your ex in there. He's like, if it was with me, I would delete those, whatever the case. Like, come on, like, whatever. Andre or Rerun and Island Boy get into it. It's like, oh, fix your teeth. And it's like, oh, worry about your visa. Oh, open your phone. Open your phone. Well, you know, I didn't kiss anybody. Why I gotta open my phone? A whole bunch of banter. He sends them back in line. Hercules gets his phone over Rerun. Andre is feeling some type of way. Andre is Rerun. I keep going back and forth. But Island Boy is down to the bottom two with Savage. And at the end of the day, he decided to let Savage go because I think he was just too close and personal with that handler. He just can't have nobody like really feeling like being cool that you're cool with the ops. I get it completely. Once you're associated with the ops, it just is what it is, baby. I'm sorry, I have to let you go. And Island Boy is there for another day. I think he really likes Island Boy, and I think Island Boy has a real good chance. In next week's episode, we're going to see Safari. And we're gonna have a little boxing situation. I hope Island Boy and Andre are paired up because them two need to have some sort of release. Girl, and I can't wait to see who is gonna get the one up on each other. This was a good episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.